Shalom, Namaste again. Thank you very much for watching. Today I would like to continue with the um, Sun Salutations, Surya Namaskar. If you followed the previous two videos, I suppose first of all, you're already warmed up and you understood a little bit the idea of synchronizing breath and movement. This issue of synchronizing breath and movement, it's a whole art, I could say. What I'm trying to practice in a flow way, I'm getting a very strong reflection of what is bothering me, what is occupying my mind, am I stopping through the practice to think, am I too bothered about the alignment of my body, am I drifted with my thoughts. There is something very strong about developing the capacity of really letting the breath lead the movement of the body. It's as if I would be asking you, are you moving through the sun salutations, or are you being in the move? Um, Sometimes I feel that I'm kind of doing the sequence, and then there is not a full experience of like real meditation. But sometimes when my mind is really quiet and I'm really managing to be there fully and just let myself be floated, be drifted by the rhythm of my breath, there is nothing else going on. So why am I telling you all that? Because for me, at least at this stage of my yoga practice, um, this is the main, let's say, target of this specific practice. Obviously, it increases the rate of your heart beats and warms the body and all these kind of things, but mainly I'm interested about the mental experience that is created when you really manage to do that. Um, so, as I said in previous videos, the video is not the best platform for you to work on it. This is just a platform. You can listen to me, you can follow me a couple of times, 5 times, 10 times, how much you need until the sequence is clear for you. But then you should have your own sadhana, you should have your own practice in which you really authentically follow your needs and your body and breath capability. Only then there will be a chance for you to kind of feel what I'm talking about. This total flow, like really being covered and filled by prana, by air, by movement, and just be in the experience. So please remember that, and whenever you feel ready, let go of the video and just move to the music of your breath. Okay? This time we are going to practice a bigger sequence for the body. Last sequence was a bit simpler for people who are more beginners or are not familiar with this kind of practice. Today, the range of the body movement will be a bit bigger. So if you feel that your breath is not long enough to last for the whole range of movement, just take a breath in between, take an inhalation in between, then continue exhaling and moving. I will talk it through and you'll have both options. Okay? So let's get going. You can stand in the Tadasana either with your feet parallel or with your feet together. So you can choose the position that suits you more and makes you feel more steady, more grounded. You're going to bring the palms of the hands together in front of the chest. Close your eyes. And take a few moments in Tadasana to connect. I'm connecting to my feet, I'm connecting to my spine. I'm trying to create a stable and at the same time a very comfortable position for my body so that my breath will also flow comfortably through the system. If you are familiar with the Ujjayi breath, you can switch to Ujjayi breath, breathing only through the nose. Gradually lengthening your breath and deepening the breath. And when you feel ready, you open your eyes. And we're going to start by a very simple movement of just engaging the body and the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. As long as the inhalation goes on, the arms are rising. As long as the exhalation goes on, the arms are going down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's get going. Inhale, arms goes up. And as you exhale, using the groins area, bending forwards with a long spine, exhalation. Fully exhale, empty your lungs, release your neck and your head. Inhale, lengthen the upper back. Exhale, come back into the starting position. So as long as the inhalation is occurring, arms goes up. With the exhalation, I'm lengthening. Long spine, try to reach a very full and complete exhalation over there. Inhale, lengthen the upper back. Exhale, back into the starting position. So these movements should be done with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once you have that, and you feel that your breath is more ready to work, you can switch into Tadasana with feet together or stay with your feet parallel depending in the situation of your back, in your sense of stability. And we are going to continue. We exhale, take the arms down. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhalation, all the way down. Inhalation, taking one leg back, and with the exhalation, taking the other leg back. So each movement in the sequence has its own breath. I inhale in the plank pose, and as I exhale, engage a little bit the center and go into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhalation, sliding a bit forward, coming into Bhujangasana, the Cobra. And as I exhale, taking my pelvis back and up into the down facing dog. Let's stay for a couple of breaths in the down facing dog to engage the feet with the ground, to engage the palms of the hands with the ground, and to stabilize the breath. After a couple of breaths in the down facing dog, I'm going to look forwards and I'm going to inhale, take one foot forwards, exhale, take the other foot forwards. So again, every movement has its own breath. When I finish the exhalation back into Uttanasana, I'm going to lengthen my upper back and come all the way up. Exhale back to the starting position in Tadasana. So again, I'm taking it slow. Inhalation, arms goes up. Exhalation, if you remember from the previous videos, so the exhalation has to do with a forward bend and with a slight engagement of the center of the body. Inhalation, hands are already on the floor. I'm taking the right leg back now. Exhalation, I'm taking the left leg back. Each leg is situated in the line of its pelvis. When I exhale next time, I'm engaging gently my abdomen. And when I'm inhaling, pushing from my feet, sliding a little bit forward and coming into the cobra position. As I finish inhaling, I exhale and I take my pelvis back and up, down facing dog. And I'm going to stay. Inhalation, lengthening from within. Exhalation, grounding a little bit better, releasing unnecessary tension of the body. Inhalation once more. Exhalation, staying in the pose. Next time I inhale, I'm going to look forward. Bring the right foot back, bring the left foot back, and this is an exhalation all the way to Uttanasana, forward bend position. When I finish the exhalation, time to inhale and come up. Exhale, back into the starting position. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left goes back. Exhale, right goes back. Inhale, lengthen in the plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground, engage, release tension. If this is enough for you, you can already continue. Inhale, bringing the left forwards. Exhale, bringing the right forwards. And finishing the exhalation, Uttanasana. Inhale, pressing the feet into the ground, lengthening all the way up. Exhale, arms goes down. Inhale, opening the upper body. Exhale, forward bend position. Inhale, right goes back. Exhale, left goes back. Inhale, lengthening in the pose. Exhale, going down. Inhale, cobra. Coil the shoulders a little bit back. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, lengthening the pose. Exhale, releasing the pose. Inhale, look forwards. Right comes forwards. Left comes forwards. And you finish exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, back into the starting position. I'm going to talk only the breath now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale the other foot. Finish exhaling, don't rush. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the right. Exhale the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring the right foot forwards. Exhale, the left foot forwards. Finish exhaling all the way down, empty your lungs. Inhale, try to control the length of your breath. Exhale, Tadasana. Now, we're going to do 2 more sequences. I'm sure that by now, although we only did 2 sequences and I'm also talking, meanwhile, you start feeling that your heart rate goes up. This affects the breath, and the breath might become shorter because you're having a physical effort. So the idea is to see that if you are fully concentrated, you can actually manage to stay with a relatively stable breath rhythm through the flowing sequence. So you don't want to start breathing like that, as if you're doing an aerobic exercise. You want to regulate your breath, of course, without pressing it. Yeah, don't be so ambitious to regulate until the moment that you are really tense and the breath is stopping. And I'm reminding you, if you feel that you need to put breath in between movements just to compose, it's fine. All right? So let's see now if we can control through our concentration a little bit better the rhythm of the breath and see how it affects the movement of the body. Please remember also from the previous videos that it is the breath that controls the movement of the body and not vice versa. So ground, breathe, ujjayi, and when you're ready, arms goes up with the inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation, stay. Exhalation, go down. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, stay and lengthen. Exhale, feel the ground underneath you. Inhale, bring the left foot forwards. Exhale, take the right foot forwards, but finish the exhalation. Don't stop it because you're already there. Inhale, go all the way up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right goes back. Exhale, left goes back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, stay. Adjust from within. Exhale, stay, release from within. Inhale, right come forwards. Exhale, left comes forwards. I'm finishing the exhalation. There's always a little bit more of air to take out. And then I inhale and don't rush. Inhale fully. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to increase the efforts, come immediately forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right goes back. You can increase the efforts by inhaling and in the same inhalation take both legs and then immediately exhale, go down. Inhale. Bhujangasana. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And if you want to increase, you come directly forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. All the way up. Exhale. So once more. Continue in your own rhythm. You can choose if to do it faster or slower. If you're still with me, once more. Inhale. I took it a bit faster in the last repetition. So I'm taking only one breath in each position. Don't forget to adjust the rhythm of the body movement to the breath. And I exhale. Without grounding, there's nothing. So ground and then breathe. Exhale. Bring the palms of your hands together. Listen to the heartbeat, listen to the breath. Feel the results of this practice. And ask yourself, have you been thinking about anything else in these few minutes? Or was the presence of the breath strong enough to empty your mind from any other content This is the beautiful thing about this practice. It's not only physical, it's about emptying the mind, experiencing your brain like full of air instead of full of thoughts and worries. When you feel that you have regulated back your breath and your heartbeat, open your eyes. So you can do this practice for long minutes. Yeah, it's not necessary to do it only a couple of times. It's not necessary to do it 108 times. Yeah, it's all a matter of taking yourself into this experience of meditation in movement, right? Sequence, the sequence is not very complicated, and yet for some people who are not very experienced, it might be hard. So you can always go back to the previous video and only then continue and yeah, like taking yourself uh, more and more into this small challenge. I hope you enjoyed.